Placards are used for identifying hazardous materials during the transport. But what about hazardous materials at fixed locations? Next, we're going to discuss several standardized marking systems used in the United States.
NFPA 704 is a very simple identification system. It's a diamond shape that's on the buildings, and it has 3 different colors in it. It has a 5-digit designator on it, 0 to 4, 0 being a number. And it has different colors that are in there. One is red for fire, how high is the fire hazard potential with this. Another one is yellow for the reactivity. What is my chance of this reacting with something else? And the blue one is my health hazards with regards to the material that's either contained in or behind this door. The other one is a white for other information. It's on the bottom. That maybe there's something that you don't want to put water on, so you'd have a W with a slash through it. These are utilized on containers. They're utilized on buildings. You may see them on vaults that are out there. It's a really good identification system where you can identify what the potential hazards are to you without really having to get close to the situation of the product. The HEM system was developed by OSHA. They utilized that to put on labels so that when an employee is working with a label or a responder is dealing with a container that's broken or on the floor, it would have a lot of the information that you would be able to read and utilize. The color codes that the HMIS system uses is very similar to that of the 704. The red is still for fire, the yellow is still for activity, and the blue would still be for health, and they have a white for other information.
GHS is the global harmonization system, and it's more of a European kind of solution to all the different chemicals in all the different countries that have all these different languages. It became an issue for America and the US, Canada and US, because of the concept of hazardous materials going to Asia from Europe was coming to New Jersey, being loaded on intermodal containers and going across the country to Portland, getting back on a boat and keep going. So the markings that they had in these boxes were beginning to confuse a lot of us. So what happened was these multinational companies began to realize that we need to have a very similar relationship. We still maintain our placards and labels, but the labels that go on the containers are going to start, you'll see a lot more GHS markings on the smaller containers themselves.